Hey man, you need to hear this. If you're looking for fast, cheap, and reliable MUT coins, I highly recommend to check out my sponsor, DMC, Discount MUT Coins, and use code 187 for 10% off at checkout.
He's going to come out in some shotguns that we haven't really seen. I'm looking forward to it. And the thing with Chiggs is he told me last night he needs to play mistake-free on offense and limit the big plays on defense, and he thinks he can win this game.
Well, we've got two very evenly matched players. A brand new Packers club champion will be crowned as these guys get ready to go. This does feel like one of the most evenly matched finals we've seen out of the 32.
Yeah, it really does. Both these guys are really good players. I wouldn't say they're at that elite level, and today could be the day where they jump to that elite level. Two super talented guys. And Chiggs getting the ball first. You can see him setting the audibles for that gun-tight offset, which I said is just so good. Has that play Y-out swing, which is one of the best plays in Madden 20. But he's going to come out in that single back wing stack, so look for him to be balanced, run the ball to start the game.
And here we go. We're ready to get some Madden NFL 20 action underway with the Green Bay Packers. It is Chiggs with the ball first. Single back formation. Dalvin Cook with jukebox in the backfield. Taking a look around, a lot of those players we've seen so much. Cook, he had no opportunity to use that jukebox. He'll lose 4 on the play.
Yeah, great defense by Schemin right there. He was ready for the stretch. The thing I'm noticing about Chiggs, he's coming out in that single back wing stack flipped, which you don't see too often. But great defense right there with that secure tackler.
Secure tackler, maybe the most important ability here in the final 32. Young looks over the middle. He finds who else but a MUT hero, Michael Pruitt, with the catch.
Yeah, nice play by Chiggs. He went to that wide trio weak, 4 verticals play. He's looking to go down the field, hits that tight end crossing route. Nice little 9-yard gain right there, and we got a big 3rd and 1 right here.
Yeah, he's going to come out that I formation. Cook at the top of the I, 2 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. Steve Young, the legend, at the helm. He'll hand it to Dalvin, trying to get to the line. I don't know if he got there. They're going to call him no gain and set up a 4th and short.
3 plays in, Nick. We're already in a huge, huge play. 4th and inches right now. If you're Chiggs and you don't convert this, you put yourself in a huge deficit. This is a huge play right here.
And if you're scheming, this is a great way to grab some momentum early.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. You got to think it's a halfback dive again here. Let's see if Schemin has defense for it again.
It's a handoff to Cook. He goes right down Broad Street. Schemin, no way to stop that one. Give him 9 and a 1st down.
Yeah, nice run right there. That Dalvin Cook, he's not the biggest running back, so he can get in those holes quickly. He's got some good agility, obviously, in the jukebox, but he didn't have to use it right there. Nice pickup for Chiggs. Keep this drive moving.
It's so tough stopping those dives because you do have to use her and shoot the right gap, and if you don't, it can turn into a big play in this meta.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Those halfback dives, all these run plays. Comes out in this shotgun tight offset now, a little halfback inside zone.
Oh, and Cook showing off the jukebox. He'll pick up 5, and maybe that offense starting to get rolling a little bit for Chiggs.
Yeah, I like how he's mixing it up. He's coming out in different formations, keeping Schemin off balance. That's what you want to do in this. And I want to see if he runs that Taysom Hill package in the Saints playbook now. I don't know if we'll see it, but coming back out in that tight offset, I like this formation a lot for Chiggs.
Who doesn't love the addition of the Taysom Hill package? 2nd and 5, gives it to Dalvin Cook. So we talked about both these guys, top 20 in passing, but it's been establishing the run early for Chiggs.
Yeah, it is. Great way to start the game. You always want to, the nerves might kick in. You're in the finals. You want to run the ball for the first few plays of the game. I like the strategy right now. If you're scheming, you don't want to give up any big plays. You're playing okay defense, but you need to get the stop soon.
Now 1st and 10 is Young's going to drop back to pass. He'll find Dalvin Cook in the flat. Pick up a couple yards. Nice little easy flat route to maybe settle some of those nerves.
Yeah, he's just running the ball, throwing little short routes. I like the game plan right now, getting him in manageable situations, 2nd and 6. And this is where they start off in the chess match now. The Schemin's learning what he wants to do on offense. Chiggs is learning what Schemin wants to do on defense. This is where we find out, who's going to get the advantage going in.
Is there added pressure playing now versus playing yesterday in the semifinals off stream? Is this a ramped up pressure because the cameras are on and everyone's watching?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a little added pressure. Both these guys are experienced players, though. I don't know how much pressure they will have compared to like a newer player on the scene, but it definitely adds a little pressure when you're playing for the Packers Club Championship and all the money on the line, so for sure.
Well, and how about that defensive play by Schemin? And now a 3rd and 11. Getting Chiggs out of that run-first mentality. He's going to have to throw the ball here on 3rd and long.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's going to go back to that tight offset, I would believe. Look for a corner route, look for a couple drags, maybe a slant. If you're scheming, you definitely want to hold him here. Big 3rd and 11, 1st quarter. He's coming out in that wide trio weak. Look for a post.
Three wide set, two to the left side, one to the right side. Dalvin Cook still in a halfback on the right hip of Steve Young as he drops back to pass on 3rd and 11. Only a 3-man, maybe a 2-man rush. He looks all the way across the field. Tyreek Hill, what a throw from Steve Young, a dot to the 21-yard line.
Beautiful concept right there by Chiggs. He had double crossers. He had that deep post. It's really hard to guard, and then he had a slant across the other side. Just a great concept right there by Chiggs. It really stresses the user.
Hand up to Dalvin Cook on inside zone. Winding and weaving, he'll pick up 3 and goes to the no huddle. Near the 42nd mark in the first quarter. We got some red zone action. So happy to have you guys along with us. Young dropping back to pass on 2nd and 7. Looking right up the seam. Prime time with the pick. Schemin's defense with the first stop of the game and a mistake from Chiggs when he had an opportunity to put points on the board.
Yeah, Chiggs tried to squeeze it in there and just couldn't. In the red zone, it gets so tight in there, it's tough to squeeze it in. Schemin clicks on, makes a huge user pick, and now Schemin's in business. He gets ball at half. He can run this second quarter out if he wants to. Huge defensive stop by Schemin.
Oh, and if you're Chiggs, you got to be kicking yourself because you're in field goal range. Even if you get stopped, you could have put points on the board.
Yeah, it really was a great drive by Chiggs. I mean, he got down to the 20-yard line, and just in the red zone, you can't make those mistakes. You got to take your points if you have to. You got to manage the game in those situations. It was a great drive. He looked phenomenal. I mean, running the ball, passing the ball, and then just to make that mistake it could be costly.
And we saw that was the first time that Chiggs brought out the hurry-up offense, and he throws a pick on that one, maybe this game sped up for him a little bit.
Yeah, he didn't do that all drive. Then he made a mistake, so maybe he's not used to running a hurry-up offense. Not sure why he went to that.
Just a little cute, maybe trying to catch Schemin sleeping, but Schemin was wide awake. The first turnover of the game. Going to Schemin, and now we get to see Schemin's offense come out, and now if you're Schemin, you got to feel really loose because you were able to get that stop on the first drive.
Yeah, you do, and Schemin's in that Oakland playbook, like we said. I think we're going to see some of the metas, obviously, but then Schemin always has a little unique style to him. I know he always loves some type of shotgun tight, so I think we'll see that tight slots week, especially with the Marvin Harrison route apprentice, and then I think he'll audible around. So look for some different kind of concepts that we haven't really seen, but then also some of the metas that we have seen.
As these guys get their audible set, you see the gentleman's agreement declining the delay of game. And we finally get to see Schem's offense come out. I mean, that I formation. Who else at the top of the I but Tyreek Hill? A lot of speed. Gives it to Hill. Cuts left. Good collapse on the left side, only 4.
Yeah, I talked to Schemin last night, and I asked him, do you have any thoughts on this game coming up? Anything you want me to mention on the stream, anything like that? And he just said no. Bro, I'm just focused on getting to the top 32. This is a guy that's determined to get back on top of the scene. And if you're Schemin, you're in a great position right now. You got that first stop. You're in a manageable 2nd and 6 right now. You can run this clock to halftime. Just a great position to be in for Schemin.
As he's going to run this clock all the way down to the end of the first quarter. It is scoreless here in the Packers Club Championship final. But Schemin with the momentum, getting the stop on Chiggs' first drive.
Yeah, looks like he's going to come out in that I-form H-wing, very popular formation. Look for a stretcher dive here. He's going to audible to that I-tight, so look for another stretcher dive.
There's a handoff to Hill, who takes the big hit. You don't want to see Tyreek Hill taking licks like that and putting the pigskin on the ground.
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor in the backfield. Huge hit right there for Chiggs. 3rd and 5 coming up, and yeah, Schemin's going to come out in this tight slots. And he's going to audible to bunch tight end. So he has a lot of formations he can go to with that slot apprentice here in this Oakland bunch, or in this Oakland shotgun.
Bunch to the right side. Tyreek Hill looks tiny on the left side of that line. Luck rolling out using the escape artist. He's got the corner out down the field. And that's Tyreek Hill to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, nice concept right there. Looks like he had a motion post, an out route, and then that deep corner. Terrific read right there by Schemin. Rolled out a little bit with that Luck. And just a great pickup right there for Schemin.
Schemin looking to capitalize off the red zone turnover. 1st and 10, already past midfield. Look at that backfield. It's going to be Tony Pollard taking the carry. The rookie out of Memphis. He'll pick up 10 and a first down.
Yeah, and with both these players, I like how they're playing. They're coming out in different looks, they're keeping the defense off balance. I like their styles, feeling each other out. And Schemin, like I said, in a great position right now. Big first down right there.
Now 1st and 10, back into the I formation. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Hill at the top of the I. 3:46 and counting, flipping the play. Actually going to strong eye formation with Tony Pollard at fullback. It's going to be Tyreek Hill trying to find some room right side. Tony Pollard just outran 3 guys, didn't block anybody, and Tyreek Hill's looking at Pollard going, hey man, you gotta give me some help.
Yeah, Chiggs in that 3-4 edge blitz defense, really good run defense. It's a little better versus stretch, that's why you're seeing Schemin go to the dive. Comes back out. I like Schemin more in the shotgun, honestly. I don't think Chiggs is prepared as much for these type of shotgun looks as he is for those run formations. Look for another corner out here.
Luck dropping back, 3-man rush, waiting. Rolling left, looking left side for Harrison. Hey, Dion makes a play one way. How about give Chiggs a play the other? As both these players with turnovers inside the red zone. Chiggs back in the momentum.
Yeah, huge play right there. The click on with Deion Sanders. I knew when Schemin was throwing that, it looked a little risky just because I think Deion's too fast. You can click on and make that play. Huge stop for Chiggs to get back in the game.
Deion's making plays on defense for both these guys looking to represent the Green Bay Packers. And boy, if you're Schemin, you felt like you just gave up a huge opportunity. 0-0 in the second quarter. Only thing that both players have had are interceptions. It's a handoff. Dalvin Cook, patient run. Getting outside, one man to beat. That's Polamalu. He's a tough guy to beat, but a nice run there. Real patient from Chiggs.
That was great stick work by both guys right there. Great stick work by Chiggs to get to the outside, make this guy miss, and then with the jukebox, it was a one-on-one situation, and Schemin made a great play to make that tackle. I think you're going to see now it's going to get good because I think Schemin's going to look to bring a little pressure here. He wants to get that ball back, and we'll see if Chiggs can handle it.
There's one thing we know about Chiggs. We know Papa Chiggs is watching closely. Always a big supporter. Wanted to see Chiggs represent the Green Bay Packers. Cook, nowhere to go up the middle. It's been tough finding room inside that A-gap for both players.
Yeah, it's been a battle so far. Like we said, these are 2 guys that have made Final Fours, you know, consecutively in the last couple of years. Haven't been able to get to that hump, over that hump in the last couple of years. We got to see who can take advantage. 0-0. Got such a good game right here.
Nice, easy drag route. Wow, what a luxury to have a guy like Tyreek Hill running a simple drag route because he can turn a 5-yard route into a 12-yard route on a first down.
Yeah, you're so right, Nick. Tyreek Hill is such a dangerous weapon. Can throw a little 3-yard drag and he turns into 20 yards. And now if you're Chiggs, he's played such good offense. You don't want to make that mistake now if you're getting towards this red zone.
Cook right side, shake and bake, little shimmy shake, picks up 3.
Yeah, 10 rushes, 40 yards. Playing really balanced. Looks great. 2nd and 5. You want to use a little bit of this clock now, too.
As both these players had great first drives on offense, just couldn't cash in with 2 red zone interceptions. Dump this off underneath to Dalvin Cook. That's sometimes the throw I'm most impressed with these professional players playing for club championship, just being willing to check it down to the running back.
Yeah, patience is so important, Nick, when you're playing these high-level games, and Chiggs has done that so far. Just hitting underneath routes, running the ball. Just can't make any mistakes when you get to this red zone again.
Dalvin Cook just nowhere to go, and he's still on his feet, stumbling and bumbling, making Dion miss, making many miss, as Cook to the 10, to the 5. What a run from Dalvin to the 1-yard line. It looked like a loss of 4. It turns into a gain of 40.
Huge run right there for Chiggs. Tough break for Schemin. I mean, he kind of had him in the backfield. He stumbled, couldn't click on to tackle him. And Chiggs turns that stumble into a huge run to the 1-yard line. He's in business.
Dalvin Cook with that jukebox. And now half a yard out. Why not give it to him one more time? Looking like the 1950s out here with all the jukebox we got going on. Touchdown for Chiggs. He's up 6-0.
Hey, you're on the 1-yard line. You might as well use that jukebox again. He does just that. Gets in the end zone. Huge drive for Chiggs. Now, if you're Schemin, you do have time. This is the thing. You're going to get ball at half. You have 2 timeouts. Getting points here is crucial, no matter even if it's 3. You got to get points here because you get ball at half.
And we've seen Schemin's offense as he has the ability to push it down the field. As this was the play that set it all up. What happens here?
Yeah, that stumble in the backfield, just really an unfortunate play for Schemin. And then nice stick work right here. Couldn't click on to make the tackle, and then gets down to the 1-yard line. That Dalvin Cook is just so good, Nick.
Dalvin Cook making plays. What does Schemin have as a response? Luck. Sitting down. That's not the response you were looking for. Is pressure up the middle, and down goes the former Civil War captain.
Yeah, Chiggs only rushed 3 right there. He doesn't want to give up any big plays. Just a nice coverage sack. Look for Schemin to go deep here. You'd like to see another crossing route, maybe another corner route. He likes this play here where he motions the crosser and then has the deep corner.
Bunch to the right side. Waiting, looking, stepping up, stepping out. The true escape artist, Andrew Luck, looking for Hall. And he's got him. And he's got a first down to the 45-yard line. How about Andrew Luck looking like Houdini out there?
Yeah, Andrew Luck rolling out left, trying to make a play. Throws it up a little bit there and clicks on, makes the user catch. I mean, tough play right there if you're Chiggs, but big play for Schemin. Now you need to get out of bounds here. You can't get tackled in bounds.
Dante Hall, Tyreek Hill, lots of speed for Schemin. Tony Pollard in the backfield with Andrew Luck. Driving back to pass, three-man rush. Yep. Pollard picks up the blitz, looking for the corner out. Oh, almost going the other way with Dion. A second mistake, narrowly avoided.
He waited way too long, Nick. He had the corner out right away on the break. I thought he was going to throw it right away. He waited about 2 seconds too long, and unfortunate right there for Chiggs. Couldn't get your feet down.
And welcome to the game of Madden NFL 20. It's just those little 1 to 2 seconds that can change it from a first down, a touchdown, to an interception.
Such a great point. These little inches, they matter so much in Madden 20. Little motion here, this bunch tight end. Looks like at that PA cross play.
Three-man rush, Luck out of the backfield. He's looking for Wyatt. And Andrew Luck drops it in the bucket. What a dot from Andrew Luck.
Oh my goodness. Like you said, dropped it in the bucket. I can't believe he threw that. He did. Nice click on, though, to get that possession catch and get out of bounds. And he's going to try to go to the end zone right here. One play.
The entire studio held their breath when that ball went in the air. But Schemin, the confidence with the laser. He's got no timeout, so he has to throw it to the end zone.
And Chiggs is bringing the heat right here. If you're Schemin, you got to get this off.
He does. He's looking. What a catch in front of Emke. Schemin with a huge touchdown before the half.
Threading the needle. Oh, man. Throws that vertical route up the seam. And a little kind of lucky play, but he had to kind of throw because the pressure was coming. He had no protection. He was in that double stack formation. Oh, man, huge play for Schemin, and he gets ball at half.
Sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good. As Schemin throws a dot down the sideline, and then maybe a little bit of lady luck. As let's take a look at that touchdown one more time. Look at the recognition of the pressure, and Emke just misses the pick.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It was great recognition, like you said, by Schemin. He had to get that pass off, but a tight window right there. I don't know. You can't really throw that pass. And Chiggs clicked on, but just a little too late on it. And then it's going to be, that could be a crucial play in the game right here.
10 minutes remaining, 7-7 the score. We're back where we started, Ty. It's a tied game, and it feels like neither player has the edge.
Yeah, it's been a battle. No one really wants to take this game right now. Two guys trying to get over that hump back to on the top level, like we said, and no one wants to take that championship right now. We'll see in the second half who does it.
As Hill right up the middle, he's in open space. Nice gain on the dive play all the way into enemy territory to the 43-yard line.
Like you said earlier, Nick, that Tyreek Hill, such a dangerous weapon. All you got to do is give him a little halfback dive. He's so fast in open space, and a huge run to start the second half for Schemin.
That is the voice of the former Arizona club champion Tyler Davis. We got such a great crew of casters here for the next 2 days, filling those final spots in the club championship. So happy to have everybody along with us out in the Twitch world. Hope y'all had a wonderful holiday. And we're back to business. 7-7 the score. Why not? Tyreek Hill one more time. He went right down the middle, but it looked like he had some room left side.
Yeah, it did. Could have cut it out, but he didn't. Still got 7 yards with that Tyreek Hill. And he's going to go back to that tight slots weak here. See if Chiggs has an answer. He's been switching formations to try to stop it. Looks like he's not sure what he wants to do. He's going to come out in that big nickel over G.
Formation we saw a lot of in Madden 19. Not as much here in Madden 20. Second down and 3. Luck will give it to Tony Pollard trying to find some room. The over G. Stopping Tony Pollard left side.
Yeah, that over G is a good base defense. It's hard to create a lot of pressure out of it this year. Let's see if Chiggs tries to here. He's doing that sugar look with his linebackers.
Back into the hurry-up offense for Schemin. We saw Chiggs throw a pick in this hurry-up. See what Schemin has. Rolling left side. Good coverage downfield. Forces the throwaway. 4th and 4. Decision time. It would be, what does that look like? A 55-yard field goal.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going for it.
Terrific defense right there by Chiggs. There was nothing open, locked everything up. It looks like Schemin's not,
in between.
yeah, not
I don't
sure
know what his kicker situation is.
Yeah, 55-yarders. It's right on that line of if you have that low cap kicker, it's kind of tough to make that. It's a tough call. Looks like he's going to try to go for it. Big play right here.
This is a momentum shifter. As Schemin's facing a 4th and 4, what sort of defense does Chiggs bring some pressure on 4th and short? Tony Pollard on the left hip of Andrew Luck. Harrison in the slot, Hall and Hill split out wide. Luck right up the middle. It's picked off, and we're going the other way. Why not? He gets the stop with a pick from Oluokun. And just like that, Chiggs gets the first stop of the second half.
Huge stop for Chiggs. Just a back-and-forth battle right now. It looks like Schemin didn't really have anything there, and he kind of just, wanted to make a play, so he threw it. He had to do something. It was 4th down. Big stop for Chiggs, and nice defense right here by Schemin.
Boy, it seems like Schemin, he's had the answer for Dalvin Cook, save for 1 or 2 plays. We've seen a lot of negative yardage for Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, we have. Great run defense by Schemin so far. And we just got to see who wants to win this game. It's just going back and forth right now. No one's taking advantage. Good defense again here.
Oh, hey, yo, Dalvin. Hey, Dalvin, try to catch that with the front side of your body, not the back side. Just throwing it out there. I'm no expert, but front side's easier than the back side.
Yeah.
Just easier.
Yeah. Tough play right there. Big 3rd and 16. These guys are just playing good defense on each other right now.
Young dropping back, 3-man rush. Looking left side. Oh, Cooks takes a big hit.
that ball, man.
And it looks like Chiggs off the interception is going to be forced to punt this one away.
Yeah, huge hit right there for Schemin. Because that was a nice play right there by Chiggs. He had a couple options open, went with that corner route, and just couldn't hang on. And now he's going to punt the ball. I think this is a smart decision. 4th and 16, kind of tough to convert. You got plenty of time in the game. Ooh, but you don't want to kick to Tyreek Hill. You definitely don't want to do that.
As Tyreek Hill's up past the 35, spin move to the 40, to the 45, inside the 50, 45, takes a big hit, falls on the ground, and it's picked up. The punter with the recovery, and just like that, Chiggs a huge turnover in special teams.
Oh my God, this game is insane so far, Nick. Back and forth, and just right there, that's just tough. You're making some moves. Maybe he got too tired. You want to get out of bounds. You don't want to take that hit. Oh man, unfortunate right there for Schemin. And Chiggs back in business. We're just going back and forth here. Neck and neck tie game.
Let's get it rolling on Twitter. Hashtag special teams matter. 1st and 10. Michael Pruitt with the catch to the 45-yard line. We've seen blocked kicks. We've seen turnovers. We've seen fumbles. It seems like special teams always comes into play.
Yeah, only 7-7, and I feel like we've seen so many things happen. It's just who wants to win this game. I'd like to see them be a little more patient here. Take their underneath routes. Get into that red zone and then make something happen. But don't force anything right here. Take your yards when you can get it and try to just take the lead here.
Young hands it to Cook. Cook's going to sit down. Seems like both of these players have found some sort of run defense.
Yeah, they have. Both these guys tightened up here in the second half. Big 3rd and 6 here, coming out in that wide trio. Look for a post route and then a slant coming from the other side.
3 wide set, 2 to the left, 1 to the right side for Steve Young in the helm. Dalvin Cook on his right hip. Look for Michael Pruitt on the left side of that line. He's actually thrown it to the big tight end a couple times. 3rd and 6. Rolling out. Why not? That's Dalvin Cook on the wheel. Wide open. Great read. Beautiful
play right there for Chiggs. He went with that wheel route to that side, and then he had the post come across the other side. So if you're the user, you really had to pick one. He picked the post route, and then the halfback wheel to Dalvin Cook was wide open.
7-7, your score here in the Packers Club Championship Final. We're nearing that red zone where both players have multiple turnovers. As a timeout taken from Schemin.
Yeah, tough right there because you're in that second half. You're in a tough position right now, and you had to burn a timeout already. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite Schemin.
Handoff to Cook, left side. Chiggs, the defending Packers runner-up. Both these guys, these are veterans of the club championship, so the moment's not too big.
No, it's not. Both these guys, multiple Final Four appearances in different clubs. Who wants to take this championship? It's on the line for one of these guys.
Looking right side, that's Michael Pruitt one more time. Do you start thinking now, this is probably going to take us to the 4th quarter. See if he runs one more play. He's got shoe clock on, so put your 4s up in the chat. As yes, we will go to the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. And is there any pressure ramped up? Are these guys starting to think, I actually have a chance of being the Packers Club champion and fighting for that $100,000?
Yeah, it's in their minds. 5 minutes to go. Both these guys have a chance to win because even if Bam gives up a touchdown here, he's going to have the ball back. Yeah, the pressure's on the line here. Who wants to be the Packers Club champion? 5 minutes to go. Big 3rd and 7. Look for a corner out here. Look for that Y out swing play.
Here goes Young in the pocket, waiting, looking, good coverage downfield. Playmaker, Young's going to take off. He's not going to pick up the first down. He'll only get 4. 4th and 3, it'd be a 50-yard field goal.
Terrific defense right there by Schemin. He had everything locked up. He had the corner outs. He had the halfback wheel.
Ty, are you kicking or going for it?
I'm kicking this. You played great defense. Both these guys have played great defense back and forth. I want to take the lead at this point. You know what I mean?
This game doesn't feel like it's going to finish at a 10, 14-point game. This feels like a 3-point game.
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like the final is going to be 10-7 or 14-7. So, but it looks like Chiggs is thinking about it. He's going to go for this.
Wow.
Huge decision.
He's going bold. He's going bold. This can make or break. This is a $6,500 game of Madden. And Chiggs, he wants to set the tone. Timeout taken. He's rethinking it.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to go to that verticals play, and Bam was in coverage defense, so he decides to kick the field goal. I think this is a smart decision by Chiggs with the money on the line.
And he's going to kick the field goal. It is up, and it is good. Chiggs from 50 yards out. The bomb makes it 10-7.
Yeah, he called that timeout, thought about it. I think this is a smart decision. Put the pressure on Schemin to go down and get a game-winning drive. The pressure's all on Schemin now. 4 minutes to go. The Guap drive. Can he do it?
Don't forget, guys, you can check out all 32 club championship finals. It's going to be over on the Madden Competitive Gaming YouTube channel. A great way to look back, as in just about 11 days' time, we're going to be fighting for that $100,000. 1st and 10, it's Tyreek Hill up the middle. Oh, he's in open space. And when Tyreek Hill's in open space, you need to look out. 15, 10, 5, Tyreek the freak to the end zone. And just like that, Schemin takes the lead.
Huge run by Schemin. That Tyreek Hill, he had a one-on-one. Tyreek Hill, Troy Polamalu. Tyreek Hill just way too fast for Chiggs to handle. And Schemin takes a huge lead. Now it's all down on Chiggs again. The pressure's on, keeps going back and forth. Can Chiggs do it?
What a play on the first play of this, what we said was a guap drive. And bam, Schemin says, I want that guap.
What a game to start the day, huh, Nick?
Ball's out, and it's picked up by Schemin. Schemin gets a huge turnover on the kickoff. Special teams matter.
Oh my goodness, special teams has been huge in this game.
Give my ball back, man.
And you can hear Schemin, he's excited about that fumble. Wow, what a game changer right there. And the thing is, Chase called that timeout to kick that field goal, so he does only have 2 timeouts. Schemin can use some of this clock.
Oh, what a turn of events on the ensuing kickoff.
Oh, man.
And Schemin's feeling confident he can taste that Packers Club championship.
Yeah, 3.5 minutes away, man. Tough break right there for Chase, really is. And if you're Schemin, you're 7, I think it was 7 rushes, 117 yards for Tyreek Hill. I'd like to see him go back to that Tyreek Hill. It doesn't seem like Chiggs has an answer for him. He's too fast. Using some of this clock right here, getting his guys some energy. Wow, what a turnover.
How much this game can change in just 2 plays. Tyreek Hill from downtown, and then the fumble on the ensuing kickoff, and Schemin's in firm control. 2nd out of 5. Tyreek Hill up the middle. He'll get tackled at the 25-yard line. 3rd and short upcoming.
Yeah, now after this play is where, you know, these timeouts are going to start to get interesting. Chiggs is going to have to think about using them if he can't hold him here on this 3rd and 2.
If this is you're with the lead 14-10, 3rd and 2. Let's say you get stopped for a 1-yard gain. Are you going for it to close this game out?
It would be a tough decision.
Is it 4-down territory per chance? The guy with a 4-point lead. I think he got it there, right up the middle.
Ooh.
And Chiggs takes a 2nd timeout.
Yeah, so here we go. This is it now. You got to hold him here on these 3 downs, or it's game over if you're Chiggs. And if you're Schemin, 1 first down, you can become the Packers Club champion.
Hand off to Hill, nowhere to go. Do you like having Tony Pollard at fullback as opposed to maybe a blocking tight end?
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Tony Pollard at fullback, but maybe he has to do that in order to get Tyreek Hill there. 2nd down. If you're Chiggs, you used all your timeouts now, so you're going to have the 2-minute warning, but then you're going to get the clock down to about 1:20. So you'll have about a minute if you can hold them.
Hill, he's got some room left side. Oh, it looked like Chiggs maybe had the defensive stop, but nice stick from Schemin, able to angle outside, and a monstrous 3rd and 3 as we'll go down to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, biggest play of the game coming here. 3rd and 3. Oh, man, who wants to be the Packers Club champion? If you're Chiggs, you got to stop him here. And if you're Schemin, a first down, and you're the champion. So this is the biggest play of the game.
And mentally, if you're Chiggs, how down are you right now, knowing you've had a fumble on a kickoff return when you had a chance for a guap drive at the end?
Yeah, that really hurt him, like real bad. But you still have a chance, and you got to fight. You got to fight through Madden adversity. And here it is.
2 minutes to go in this Packers Club final. 3rd and 3. Hill at the top of the eye. Luck at the helm. One wide receiver split wide right. Pollard's going to split out to the right side into the strong eye formation. It's 3rd down. It's Hill in the middle. He's got a first down, and that may have sealed it. Schemin will be your Packers Club champion.
Wow. Great game by Schemin. Back and forth battle, defensive battle. The turnover was the difference for Schemin. He is the Packers Club champion. Congratulations to Bam Schemin.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. 14-10. Schemin, what a thrilling final we had.
Yeah.
Turnovers both ways as buckle in. We got some highlights from this final. Both these guys fighting hard.
Yeah, back and forth game. What a way to start the game. Tyreek Hill one-on-one. The difference in this game for Bam was Tyreek Hill for sure.
Looking like a matador, letting Troy Polamalu blow by him. And we went well. Now we got a guap drive opportunity. The ensuing kickoff disaster.
Yeah, it really was. Right here, this was the play of the game for Bam. That fumble, it's so unfortunate for Chiggs, really got to hurt. And then Bam was able to capitalize and run this clock out.
And just like that, he was able to close it down with Tyreek Hill. 14-10. Schemin is your brand new Packers M20 Club champion, and he is standing with our Evan Rayner.
Oh, thanks, Nick. Ty, what a great game, man. Back and forth. That's really the 3 words that have to describe this one. And it's just been a pretty wild experience, even you getting here. First of all, you're the Packers champ, man. How does it feel to have finally done it?
It feels good, man. I've been trying to crack this for a couple years now. I'm just big that I made it to the top 32, and that was my main goal, man.
Yeah. 4 straight Final Fours. You finally have kind of gotten over the hump. But this year seemed a little different than the last few years. What has your preparation been like? What's been different about you this year to be able to claim first?
It's more focused, man. I mean, I'm always on the game. I'm always locked in, but I don't know. I just gotta focus harder and, you know, just move smarter, man. And it's hard to crack the code, but I'm on my way.
You're breaking the matrix here.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah.
How did it work in today's game? Because it was a dogfight against Chiggs. It was back and forth, interception after interception. What was it like to get through that, and how did you mentally stay focused to be able to get the win?
It was good. I mean, he's a tough competitor. You know, GG to him, but I was trying to get going, man. I wanted to get up, you know, 2 possessions at least, and then try to take it from there. But you know, he played good. I had a fumble that kind of broke my heart when I got to stop, and I had to just bounce back, man. And they gave me one back in return, so it was all good.
Well, the special teams were key, and the fumble did work out in your favor towards the end.
Right.
You had that moment on the kickoff where Chiggs was bringing it back, and walk us through this moment here.
I'm on LT, man. You got the strip specialist. I always try to click on and just strip, man. If they're trying to return it and they're in traffic, you never know what could happen, man.
And that's the passion right there, man. And what a journey. What a congratulations again from all of us here, seeing 4 consecutives finally representing the Packers. But you're the first NFC kind of champion here. You're going to be able to watch all the rest of the North basically play throughout the day. How do you feel about, you know, kind of keeping an eye on things and getting prepared?
I feel good, man. I mean, I've been waiting all month. We one of the last clubs to play, so I've been waiting all month, just anxious, making sure I'm ready to go. Now that my business is done for now, I get to watch and see what else is going on, you know, look at my potential opponents and all that. So it's good, man. I'm glad I got it out the way.
Yeah, you get to rest a little bit and watch the competition. All right, thank you so much, Schemin. Congratulations. The Packers champ right here. He's going to head off, start prepping for some games he's got in the future. But, of course, the first team from the